should pop up here, but it's not. Alright, I'm gonna do probably just scan something in real quick before I get ready for bed. Let's see. I guess we'll go in order. Minute 22. What? Oh, it's like uploading still. Yeah, I think that's gonna be a fun thing to do, manga reviews on the channel. And I feel like it's the best way to network with other indie mangaka. Date and time have been reset to default. I don't care about that. Forget, I might have scanned this in already. I don't remember. Erase some of this pencil over here. previous page that I scanned. Here. Alright, I'm gonna make some tea, I think. That's gonna be sweet. I kind of want to check out this song because I liked that other popular Mr. Kitty song. Is it? Okay. The B-size paper is kinda sucks that I have to shrink it down. I used to be really precious with this resizing and stuff, but it doesn't need to be perfect. As I change the angle by a 0.2 degrees. Don't really want to cut off quite that much. And I think I'll go down here like this. It's a little bit bad on the consistency for this part. It's just like there's more detail up there, and then here is kind of a blank slate down here, so moving it down will be fine. And then here comes the least fun part of this digitizing process, which is turning it black and white, and it just makes the drawing look worse. I'll duplicate it and rasterize. It makes the files a lot bigger if I'm trying to preserve all the steps, but it just makes me feel safer. Oh shit. Okay, that's not too bad. This is where it gets bad. Oh god. Please no. And then even this part, oh, that's still fine. You didn't totally fuck it up. But then you go just full black and white. Gah! It loses all the gray. But that's why the screen tones help so much, is kind of like... Let's go back. And even... we'll make the levels a little bit darker, so that way the line weight's a little thicker. Then I'll do a quick just backspace through. Oh, nope. I lost that. Okay, not horrible. She's a string of milk tea, so I guess we're not going to have any fizz bubbles. noticed some of the mangaka I've been watching. Oh, this sucks. These lines aren't going past the bleed, so I will... copy paste. Then maybe I can orient it all by myself. So I got these ones aligned. Then up here. Maybe try free transform. Oops. I mean, that kinda almost worked. Seems to work for a lot of them besides these couple for some reason. Okay. I think that's fine. It's like gonna be cut off. Oh, what the heck? Oh, I clicked merge visible, not merge selected. Get the heck is this? Oh yeah, good old sleepy time tea. I kind of want to keep that little thing going out the panel. And here we have that same issue. I wanted to shrink it, but I might just... this to see like what it would look like printed. So it cuts off all of that, which is fine. I just hate losing like little details like her arm sleeve or whatever. On the earlier chapters, I did a bunch of background work that got cut off, which is much more devastating. I guess the music must be too loud, probably like about there. Alright, the song kind of sucks. Yeah, I don't get, these are just a bunch of remixes. I want to listen to, like, this dude. Not whatever the heck just keeps coming on. Okay, I wanted to listen to this dude until this song kind of was annoying. That'd be like if Snoop Dogg's new hit was like Snoop Dogg, Snoop Dogg, Snoop Dogg. See, that even sounds better though. I'd be down to listen to Snoop Dogg just being like Snoop Dogg, Snoop Dogg, Snoop Dogg, Snoop Dogg for like 4 minutes. I feel like that's like the future of music. Just dudes just repeating their name because like people's attention spans are too short in order to like want to listen to any lyrics. I feel like the jetpack would. Oh my god, no way, this song sucks so bad. I swear this dude had good music. What just happened? Oh my gosh, that soundbite is unlistenable now. Sand for tone scraping, that's what I want. You ruined it, dude. I swear I was gonna like this music, but it said Naviax too much. That's kind of such an eerie scene from Death Note. Alright, just because I think there'd be some lighting. It's better to, I think, overfill the screen tones and then erase out the edges, because once you can't see it on the computer, but in print you can really see, like, even if one of these little dots, like something as minor as like a little streak through it, like you can see a line there that you like really can't even see digitally. So the slightest scratch in your screen tones. So when you miss spots, it shows up in the final version more than you'd expect. That's why it actually works really good to just scratch out your screen tones a bit. So like even for this, just I did that a lot last chapter. And I think we'll turn the straps kind of black. A little bit of texture goes a long way. Wow, these new Tesla jetpacks are so awesome. Thank you, Elon Musk. I think the lore behind the jetpacks is that like jetpacks are suddenly really popular, but then like thousands of people are dying because they're so dangerous at the same time. So then they become illegal pretty much like 2 days after everybody gets their jetpacks. That's pretty fucking funny. It's like the entire world all gets a bunch of jetpacks, but then they're just illegal in like 2 days. So everybody like wasted a ton of cash. And there's no refunds either for the jetpacks. think from now on I'm using the rough pen. Make it feel more handcrafted. I'll just totally fill this in. Hit it with the eraser. Oh wait, I can't do that. It's just not on the same layer. Get rid of that there. Try to just fill it. That kind of looks like a leather strap. I'm going to say it's perfect in every way. shadow on her back since there's an explosion in front of her. Super dark shadow of it. Oh, change this to 40. Okay, I think I'm gonna go to bed here pretty quick. Whoever's watching, dude, thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you. Yeah, I gotta get ready for bed. No, I'm thinking I have to get up early tomorrow, but I only have to get up kinda early. Yeah, I'll keep working a little bit more. Maybe this could be gray, just so there's a little bit. A little bit of variation. The reason I'm flooding in the screen tone is just so I don't miss spots. If it shows up on the printed version, if there's even the slightest little bit of like, you can kind of see it here. If you get like the thinnest little like scrape in the screen tone, you can't see it on the computer, but you can see it in the final version. since she's kind of in the background, we'll just have it a screen tone rather than a flat black. I feel like I gotta add her other arm in here. So, arm would be like kind of going like that. Be like, okay, that's her shoulder. This arm's kind of angled like that. So this arm would be kind of just like angled, super sharp perspective. So I'd be kind of like, I think that kind of makes sense. I did not use liquefy at all for like the first 100 pages. I don't know what I was thinking. And I will kind of erase that. Erased fully. Just more kind of like that, I think. Forgot about this leg, it's just not acceptable. Just erase it. So like, her butt would be kind of like there. lot of this stuff, I kind of learned it from painting. As opposed to like making manga, I would get stuck in the ways of trying to redraw stuff, but with painting you can't redo anything, so you have to like figure out how to use all the to manipulate what you already have. So yeah, that's cool. It's pretty cool having all the stuff that you can do. I'm surprised how good I'm digging this this rough pen. It's way better than the G pen. This page is looking like I might have completed it. Let's see if I can't actually do that real quick. Oh shit, I gotta go to bed. I know there was a specific milk tea I was looking for. This isn't, it's not Japanese enough. This is the one I want. Yo, what a bolts, dude, homie. I gotta get off here pretty quick. I'm starting a new job tomorrow. Which kinda sucks ass, but it's like a weight off my shoulders because I needed to get a new job. How you doing, man? Can I read chapter 2 of your manga yet? Alright, let's turn this into some dots. And throw it where it needs to go. Super psyched I get to see you for a couple minutes though, dude. Turn the frequency all the way up. Then opposite angle. Trying to survive in the indie space. I just did a manga review. I think the new thing I'm going to try to do is offer edit trades, because I think it's a Japanese person, but they had a lot of grammatical errors in their manga. So I figure, like, okay, you help me out, maybe give a shout out to our manga, and I will just kind of help edit and try to help people, like, because a lot of mangaka make they're not from America, but they want to use English because it's the most popular language to have people want to read your work. And I just feel like that's a good way to network. Like, hey, you're getting ready to release your manga. Let's trade some thoughts for thoughts on each other's work. At least I think it could be a good idea. Okay, I freestyled that pretty good. But yeah, for you, homie, if you want me to do help you with edits, I'm sure the guys at Onslow Go will appreciate if they won't even notice. But if I look at your manga and just because it's hard to miss grammatical errors and just little random stuff, like, hey, you could skew this perspective right here and it'd work a little bit better. Just having those fresh eyes on your stuff. You haven't worked on anything since last year? K&A? Yeah, you have. Like your splash page, that amazing art piece you just did, that could easily be part of your manga. Oh, I know what I kind of would have made this easier. It's getting rid of the white. I think I used to always do that, but I forget. So I would go into this and select color gamut. And then it should just only delete the white. Deselect it. Okay, so yeah, now it's just lines. So that way I could take this milk tea stuff and throw it under the line layer. Oh no. Delete. Oh, I was on the wrong thing. Okay. Let's see if that did the trick. Huh. confused why that didn't work. Somehow, somehow that was blocking what I was trying to do. Okay. Those are just busy work pieces. Well, hey, it's still, I mean, you're working towards your manga. I feel like even if you're slacking, because I've been slacking, I haven't released anything for Sack as Secret in like almost a year now. So I got stuck too. I mean, I made some like stickers and some other stuff. The storyboards and stuff count. I feel like if you're thinking about your story, if you're thinking about where you want to go and what you want to do, it still counts. You got to put it into action, but I would argue that you're not stagnant, because I've been seeing cool work for me lately. Tucson Comic Con. Oh, thanks for the head up. I might try to apply for that one. I feel like I've done anime conventions, and one of the first advices I got, which totally changed my whole trajectory with all this, was, oh, people aren't going to be interested in your IP, they're going to want fan art. So I started making a bunch of fan art to do the anime conventions. But it was Overlord JC who said that. He said you might want to try comic conventions and you'll have a better chance of selling more books and stuff. So I'd like to test that. I'd like to go to a comic convention rather than an anime convention and see if we sell more books. And I think it will work, because I'm surprised at how much people buy stickers and anime, the fan art and stuff. So it'd be pretty amazing to like sell, because we sell like a tenth of our sales is Sayaka's Secret, but it'd be so sick to get like our IP outselling like the anime type stuff I've been doing. And then if that was the case, I would definitely be more focused on releasing chapters rather than making paintings and stickers and stuff. So that would be the dream. Not that I don't enjoy making fan art. It is part of the dream. It's something that I always wanted to do. But making fan art never got me as psyched as making our manga. Like, making our manga is my favorite thing to do. So definitely want to try Comic Con specifically, or more comic book related conventions. But I have a sneaky suspicion I do that, and then it's like, oh, the fan art is still what's selling the most, even at a Comic Con, because they kind of are all blending together in a way. I saw some art or some like videos of like more professional con goers talking about how over the last 5-10 years, like especially just now recently, like anime conventions and comic cons have kind of merged in a way, so they're not so different. They're kind of all just nerds coming together. Dude, my lips are so dry. I got dehydrated from Ghost Skate Day yesterday, and I'm perfectly fine, but if you just get dehydrated for like 1 hour, it can hit it like, it'll stay with you, I guess, for a day. Because my lips are like unbelievably dry. and I drank more. I drank like 3 days worth of water yesterday, but it was like right after I got really tired. Do you feel like you're getting close to making what you need financially? No way, dude. I'm like thousands of dollars in the hole with Sacker's Secret. Thousands of dollars to make up. But it's not about making money, it's about getting closer to the dream. Because once I just like, eventually once I do enough cons, you'll break even kind of thing, and then like at that point it's like, oh shit, making money from art, that would be sick. Because it's like right now just breaking even for the table or the convention is pretty good for me. But if I really add up the costs and I'm honest with myself, like, I mean, I bought this computer and stuff for this manga specifically, and that's like over $4,000. Then if I like take into account like printer ink and sticker paper and prints and all that kind of stuff, that's hundreds and hundreds of dollars. And screen tones and just manga supplies and paper is hundreds of dollars. And then realistically, we probably only sold like maybe a couple $100 worth of books. Get paid off your physical book sales. Yeah, that's like the bread and butter. If we can sell, like, say if I did sell $100 or 100 books, we got close. We've probably sold like 60 books or something so far. But then if you look at it, like the books themselves costs, they would have cost $5 to print each. So when you take into like the expenses, like running your own bit like smaller business is pretty tricky. But I've made up a lot of that money. Like, yeah, now that I say 60 books, I don't think we've sold 60 books. How many did we? Probably a closer guess would be like 40. Yeah, and it don't really matter. Like, you're still like bringing it. Like, still when you make a sale, it's like, okay, I made money. So I don't really look at it like as like I say I'm in the hole thousands of dollars, which is technically probably true, but it sure doesn't seem like it. It sure feels like an investment that's paying off and is well worth the money and time. And then once you bring money into it, it just kind of ruins it. Like, we want to be mangaka. We want to, of course, like sustain our art and have it pay for itself. Like, that is the dream. But it's just going to be a long ways off. Because it's like this kind of stuff, you have to stack it and it keeps growing. It's not like it's the same like investing. Oh, you're going to go to college? That's a dumbass move. You want to go in debt? it's like, you know, you're investing in yourself. You're investing in your growth. Like, things take a lot of time to snowball and kind of grow. You plant the seed and you wait all year for it to bear its fruit. And it's the same with anything in life that's worth doing. It's like practicing your fundamentals with manga. It's slow and tedious and you feel like you're going nowhere, but then 5 years later, you're like, holy shit, look where I got to. And it's like anything worth doing is difficult. There's no way around that. There's no easy way to get through life. You can be a fat dude sitting on a couch, or you can be somebody who's going out and getting it, trying their best. You know, I don't know. Sorry, fat dudes, if that was offensive. But you could be a couch potato. You could not follow your dreams because, yeah, following your dreams is going to make you look stupid and you're not going to go anywhere for years. But then you're just kind of where you started. It's worth it. That's kind of what like skateboarding taught me. It's like it's worth it to just always keep coming back, even if you're getting beat up, even if things aren't going your way. At the end of the day, like, you know, you tried, and then you stack that up, like, oh shit, most of the days this year I gave a good effort. That's gonna really pay off. And it feels so slow. It like with Go Skate Day, a lot of the younger generation like isn't taking up skateboarding like they used to, because it's so hard and frustrating. Like, I'll just straight up admit that when I was skateboarding as a kid, I was devastated and crying because it was so hard and I got beat up so bad, and I was so jealous of like the kids that were just a little older than me that made it seem easy. And I'd been trying for like 2 years and I couldn't do shit on the skateboard. And I was literally like super emotional and bummed out about it. But that means that you care, and that means that you're going to come back and you're going to keep trying. And that's like, I don't know, the best life lesson in my opinion is that you don't give up, and it'll be worth it in the end. And you'll have something that a lot of other people kind of can go their whole lives without having, which is a skill and a passion. And now I'm trying to sound like, I probably sound like a douche, but hey, that's what the shit that I just said, and I'm gonna stick with it. But yeah, I gotta go to bed. Thank you guys for coming and saying hello. Super appreciate y'all. Let's keep at it. Let's work on our mangas and stuff, and yeah, I hope you guys have a really good night. And I hope to see you guys real soon. Peace out, sweet dreams. Kane freaking bolts. You guys are the best.